Hello everyone, this is Maureen and welcome to my crochet story where I share with you two things that I absolutely love, teaching and crochet. So today is all about Monday mosaics, and you know what that means. I'm here to show you a little more progress that I have made on my SHOLACH. Now, before I show you that, and little spoiler, I finished section 4. Oh my gosh. I really tried this week, folks, to get myself back on a schedule that I had outlined for myself. I looked at each pattern and said, I think I can do this many rows, a week. Well, my little vacation kind of threw me behind, and then having to pack the week before because we were moving places, unpacking when I got here, when we got back, so that really just messed up my schedule. And since I'm such a planner, it just kept eating at me when I'd look down at the end of my little sections. Because see, I don't know if you can see that. Yes, see where I allowed myself so much time? Well, I'm behind. So I was able to get the whole section of pattern 4 completed, and that only now puts me 1 week behind. So hopefully the next few weeks I can still reach my goal of being finished with my SHOLACH by the end of the summer. Because folks, no matter what happens the rest of the year, I have set a goal, my second goal, and that is to learn to niche and crochet. So that I put for the fall, like starting about September. So yeah, I need to start whipping her out here, getting her done. So anyway, but first, before I show you what the blanket looks like right now, let me say thank you to each and every one of you that are here. I really do appreciate your time, because I know everybody's time is precious these days, especially during the summer. Now, if you're new, this is your first time here, and you're kind of wondering what this SHOLACH mosaic blanket is, thank you as well. I appreciate your time. And take just a moment to look at all the other content that I have up on my channel. And if you like something that you see, hit that little subscribe button down there in the corner, and then look for the bell with the little hugs on the side, because it will notify you every time I upload content. And speaking of content, folks, if you like any of my videos, please consider sharing it out, because we all love looking at stuff that's all about yarn, especially those of us that are yarny people, whether you knit or crochet. If you've stopped by to see what I have, and if you like what you see, please consider sharing it out. It not only helps the channel, but let's just think about sharing all the yarny love. And not just on my channel, but everybody else's channel that you stop in and watch their content. If you like it, share it out there. It helps them as well. Okay, enough chit-chat. So let me get my blanket laid out here, and I'll show you what she's looking like in just a minute. Alrighty, folks. This here is the section that I just completed. This is the brand new part. Now, if you were with me last week, I said I have no idea what that looks like. Well, someone said it looked like pine cones, and you know what? I think they're right. Sorry for the shaking. I'm trying to get that under control. There we go. So there she is. And it pretty much stayed with those browns and blues there throughout. But I'm going to try to back it up here just a little bit so that you can see how it's now flowing. So there was the border that we started with. And there's the big trees and little trees in the background. And then we had the little spiky pattern. And then we were back to some trees. And then I guess you could say we ended up with the pine cone section. So I think the colors, number one, are flowing very well. Like I said, I have been happy with it. It doesn't seem like there's much of this really light in the prism balls, so that's kind of a blessing. But I did start a new ball on this one, just right up here. Oops, let me get up there. Just right up here in this little section. So we'll see. I didn't see any on it, so it might be in the middle of the ball. But there she is. I think she's turning out fantastic. So let me show you what it is that I'll be working on for the next 2 weeks. Because there's quite a few, let's see, there's 28 rows in this one. So my goal is to try to get 14 rows done. And this is starting pattern 5, so that means I have pattern 5 and 6 to get done. And I should be able to get that done by the end of August, but there's, like I said, 28 rows here, but there's only 22 rows in pattern 6. So fingers crossed, folks, that I get it done. So it looks like we're going to be continuing with that little up and down pattern to finish out, what looked like a pine cone section, and then we'll be back to trees. So, yeah, I'm getting kind of excited, folks. I've already gotten over the hump of the pattern, so I'm looking forward to getting her finished and see what the final product looks like and figure out who I'm going to gift it to. I can't figure out which of my daughters it's going to go to, but I might save it for my daughter's birthday in December. That would be a shocker to her, because normally I make her something, wearable. So maybe this will work. Massachusetts does get cold in the wintertime. A whole lot colder than it does in Texas, let me tell you, out where I live anyway. All right, enough of my chit-chat. So thank you so much again for following me on this journey of my very first mosaic. And I hope you've been liking these little snippets, of the Sholach. Now, if you're new to mosaic and would like to find this very exact same pattern, I will leave a link to Mary Maxim, because this is a kit that was gifted to me for my birthday by Carrie the Yarny Elephant. So I'll leave a link down in the description box if you'd like to go over and look at their colors. Again, thank you so much for being here, and be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know, could be your light that they are waiting to see. As always, I love you guys. Bye.